Here we are on the border just outside of Swanlinbar. I'm with Michael Leydon, and of course, Michael is an undertaker here in Swanlinbar. And I think your grandfather was an undertaker as well, Michael.
He was indeed. He was an undertaker in the 50s and the 60s. So he crossed the border and did have problems crossing the border, bringing bodies from Northern Ireland into the Republic and vice versa.
I think on one famous occasion, some security people wanted to open the coffin.
They did indeed. He came up to the customs in Swanlinbar, and the customs officer came out and went to open the coffin, but he wouldn't let him. He wouldn't let him. He didn't think that was the right thing to do, you know.
And we're right here on the border today, Michael, and there's not much sign of the border. The white line runs down the middle of the road here, and the tower is almost the same. There's no demarcation where the border is.
No. The only thing is there's a river running underneath the road here,
and
that's the border, and the signs change. But if you are a stranger here, you wouldn't know where the border was.
Yeah. And being an undertaker, you go to London and you go to Northern Ireland to bring back bodies and repatriate people?
We do indeed. We've been to London a couple of times, and it's no problem at the moment. You just go over there, and once you get the out of country cert and the coroner's report, you pick up the body and you bring it back. Yeah. Same in Belfast or Derry, no problem. And come off the boat, straight out, away. Now, what will happen with Brexit, who knows?
And a crash out Brexit, it's in the lap of the gods, how it'll manifest itself.
Yes, it's in the lap of the gods, because, I mean, we travel back and forth and there's nobody to say boot here. Is there going to be checkpoints back? Who knows?
And maybe more paperwork, because you'll be going from Northern Ireland or England into the Republic, or into the Europe rather.
That's right. I can see problems there, even for the people that are exporting and importing. It's not going to be simple. The government says it will be. I can't see it being simple.
And finally, Michael, for people socialising, you run bingo every Monday night in Swanlinbar?
Swanlinbar GAA Club run bingo every Monday night, and we have big crowds. A lot of people come from Northern Ireland, and at the moment we have a jackpot in Game 5 of €13,500 on 45 calls or less.
So that's attracting people from
that's
all
over Fermanagh, and they come in. We start at 9 and we finish at just after 10 past 10, and then people are going to go out, and there's going to be checkpoints. Are they going to, be held up? At the moment they're getting out, and within 5 minutes they're gone.
Yeah,
that mightn't be the case, So that would affect us in a big way too.
And if you were a betting man or you had foresight, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think Boris is going to just pull the plug, and I don't think they've thought of the consequences. They definitely haven't thought of the consequences for the people that live along the border and have lived along the border. I don't think... what's going to happen with the people that have come back from the UK, settled in Ireland, and how are they going to are they going to be able to access health services? That's a big thing.